Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. We've had a huge rise in Dogecoin price, so I thought it would be a great idea to jump on here and do some price analysis. Have a look at some potential areas to target and some potential areas to invest if you are looking into this project. First up, please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's crack on. So let's get cracking. Dogecoin, which is ticker Doge, it is currently ranked number 22 out of all cryptocurrencies. We have a coin price today of 0.011279, so you could call that just over 1 cent. We have a maximum supply of 127 billion Doge, and out of those, all of them are in circulation. We're getting a 24-hour volume of $3.7 billion. And the market cap today is $1.4 billion. We are 61% up on today's trading, which is absolutely huge. One point just to note is that on previous alt seasons and large alt runs, Doge have always moved first before any others. So it could be a glimmer of hope that we are coming close to an alt season. So let's just keep an eye on that and see what goes on. If you look at the markets and if you are looking to get hold of some Doge, then we are listening at a fair few places. We are on Binance US, Bittrex, Probit Exchange. Let's see how many pairs we've got. 100 pairs. Don't buy on the bottom one, which is Yobit, because it's a pile of shit. But there's plenty of exchanges on there if you're looking to get hold of it. One key point I want to look at is the all-time highs. And that's going back in time quite a fair bit. All-time highs was 0.018, so we could go at 1.8 cent. We are 40% down from them all-time highs. And that was on January the 7th, 2018, 3 years ago since them all-time highs. And that's pretty much the last major alt season that we had. And if you look back on a lot of projects in the top 100, top 200, all their all-time highs are from that day, especially the projects that was around back then. So that is a key stats. We'll jump over to TradingView now and do a little bit of technical analysis. So here we have Dogecoin versus Tether, the weekly time frame, and this is the HIT BTC chart. Personally, I don't trade on HIT BTC, but it has data pretty much going all the way back to June 2017, May 2017. So we've got a lot of data here to analyze. I'm not going to go back in time really, but first up, I just want to mark up the all-time highs. It's quite debatable on CoinMarketCap. It has at 0.18, which is around this wick here. And then on CoinGecko, it has at around 0.017. So I'm just going to disregard this wick. I'm going to mark the all-time highs up here, and that will give us a good area to target in the future. Let's change that to, which I read, all-time highs. Change that line to red. So that gives us an area to target in the future. If you just look at regards to a percentage rise from current prices up to we are not far from all-time high, 60%. So it's not much of a move, that considering we've already done a massive move here. If you just look at that for a price raise from that candle yesterday, oh sorry, the weekly candle, we've done a 189% rise over the course of the last week. So that's big. So what I want to first up do is I'm just going to drop into a monthly time frame and see if we've got any levels of support and resistance. And then we'll just start pushing up. I can't see any because here, like last time we jumped from here to here and we didn't really close any bodies other than that ridiculous wick. So let's just have a look, see if we can get any levels down here first, and then we'll just drop into the weekly again and see what we've got down there. I think there's only one level, which is there. If you look at that wick there, we actually bounced off at a support, come right through, and then rejected off that. So I think that's the only monthly level I'm going to put in there. Let's drop back into a weekly time frame. And let's just have a look again, see if we can identify any key levels from here. I mean, you could call that a level because we closed 2 daily. Shall we put a body there? Tell you what, we'll do it. We'll mark that as a weekly level. I usually do it week to week, but that is quite a significant area to me. We double topped on that area and then we've dropped from there. So that's a valid weekly level. Let's move further down and see if we can get anything else. Potentially might not. Zoom in a little bit to this area. This is a quite a significant area for trading really. Nothing there. That's the next level. So if you look at this wick here, we actually use that as support, come way down and rejected off that. So it's another level of weekly support at current prices. I think that's all we're going to get. Yep, and nothing else in there. So let's drop right into a daily time frame. And let's have a look if we've got anything there. I just want to see if we've got any levels in around this area because it looks like we're going to go higher, to be honest. Nothing in there. You would expect to be one around here. No levels there. We've got one level there. So that is going to be the next level to target, I think. That's a daily level of resistance. I think that might do it for now. Yeah, that's going to do it for now. So we'll zoom right into current times. As you can see, we've got a few levels here. And what I want to first up do is just put a bit of a bearish scenario on this. If you are looking to invest in a project, then we need to identify a few key levels. And what I'm going to do is use a Fibonacci. And I'm going to do it from pretty much the start of a move down here. I think that's going to be a start move. We'll take that wick, Fibonacci, up to that closed wick there. If you are looking to invest, really, personally, I always invest at a 618 level. But we've got some levels up here which could be good areas to target. I mean, currently we are sat at, what price are we now? 0.011. If you're looking to invest, in my opinion, and you've not got in yet, then I think that you could potentially target some buy-ins here at this level. And then also some buy-ins at the 382 level. They could be good areas to buy. If you have not got in already, I mean, it does look like we are pushing up higher, and then if we do start pushing up here again up to pretty much what's that at the top of a fib 0.013, then I'll have to identify some other key levels. But currently we are sitting in and around this area, this level of daily support. As you can see, we close that body there and then we open it up on the same level, so that is quite a significant level there. I do think that the potential is that if we do get a little bit of selling pressure, then it could start to roll over and you might be able to fill some orders at pretty much 1 cent on the nose there. So 0.0105 could be a good place to order. If we do lose that level, it will potentially come down to here, like the 382 level, and then we have some I mean, this weaker level here is very close to a 618 level. It's 0.0072. I don't think we're going to come down there unless, like I say, we get some massive selling pressure. But I do think we are on the verge of a major alt run coming up this year, and I do think that getting in some alts at current prices could be very, very good. So there's some potential areas to buy in. If we look at some key targets, the next target is obviously here, 0.017, and that is closing on the all-time highs. Once we do start pushing up to this level, I mean, what are we currently from that level? There to there, it's a 46% move. It might sound a lot, but it's not much of a move, to be honest. So we could do that in the course of today or the next week. So that is the next level to target, 0.017, so it could go at 1.7 cent. Once we do close the daily candle above this, all-time highs is in sight, and then the first target is pretty much 2 cent on my nose. Once we do hit 2 cent, I'll do another video and I'll have a look at some further price analysis from there. So I'll just mark 2 cent up around about there, and we'll have that as first target. Just mark it up as text. So that's when I will do the next video on Doge, if we do close the daily candle above that. Hopefully it's not tomorrow because I've not done a video on Doge in ages, and I will have to identify some other key levels. It is worth noting that once we get above this level, we are in price discovery mode, and things will be just absolutely flying. And when things in price discovery mode, as you can see with Bitcoin, if you look at BTC, we're currently at $34,000. These were the last levels of support I had and resistance. We broke through them and it's just absolutely flying. In the course of this year, we've done an 827% price raise. Well, sorry, from them lows of 2020 up to now, 800% price raise, which is absolutely massive. So what we need is this just to chill out a bit. I'm hoping that we do this with Bitcoin. We want this. We want to go sideways. We want a nice stable Bitcoin. If we just look at the BTC dominance, this is very high. We want this to drop back down. If you look at the weekly time frame, monthly, sorry, zoom right out. If you look to the last alt season that we had, we picked up to around 71% of them, we dropped. If that's what we want to happen again, we want to drop down here. If we get anywhere below 50% market dominance, then you know alts are absolutely flying and it's looking good. So that's going to do it for price analysis today. That is just some potential areas to buy in on Doge if you have not invested already and you're interested in a project, and then some further targets to aim for going forward. So let's say that's going to do it for today's video. If you want to jump into my Telegram group, which is the Crypto Troops, you can find the link in the pinned comment and the description. It's just a general crypto chat group, and you can jump in there and ask me any questions if you have any. So that'll do it for today's video. Please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed, and I'll catch you next time.